This is Your News Now Sports.
Xavier Simpson and the Michigan Wolverines are back in the Big Ten tournament title game once again. The Maize and Blue have a chance to make history as their eyes are set on a third straight Big Ten championship, something that no Big Ten team has ever done. To the United Center we go. The Wolverines will need to get past in-state rival Michigan State to complete the three-peat. The Spartans have won both matchups between these two teams this season. First half, how about Versailles grad Kyle Arns? He cans the three for Sparty to put State up 5. He would leave the game with a leg injury. Tie ball game here. X takes the rock to the rack for 2. The Wolverines jump in front, and then the former Spartan goes to his patented hook shot. No glass needed this time as he drops it right through. Michigan up 8 at the half. Late second half, now to the cup again goes X, and he finishes through contact. 6 points, 10 assists, 4 boards for Simpson. But in the final minute, Cassius Winston gives Michigan State the lead, and they wouldn't look back. They beat Michigan for the third time this season and win the Big Ten tournament 65-60. Moving to Memphis as Cincinnati takes on Houston, the AAC tournament title game. First half, Armani Brooks pulls up off the dribble and hits. He leads Houston with 19. Cougars down 3 at the break. Second half, Jaron Cumberland sizing up his defender. He likes what he sees and cans it from mid-range. The junior scores a game-high 33, and then Cumberland kicks to Kane Broom, who cans it from the corner. Cincinnati wins the AAC title 69-57. They punched their ticket to the NCAA tournament. Atlantic 10 tournament title in Brooklyn. St. Bonaventure tips off with St. Louis with an NCAA tournament berth on the line. First half, Jalen Poyser to Ryan Griffin. He buries the mid-range J. The Bonnies lead by 9 at the break. But St. Louis roars back. Tremaine Isabel Jr. kicks to Dion Wiley. He cans it from distance. Billikens within 1. And here they're running. Javon Best drops it off to Hassan French for 2. The St. Louis lead is 8. Final second, St. Louis hanging on. Kyle Lofton kicks to Nelson Caputo for the win, but it's no good. The 6th-seeded St. Louis Billikens are dancing as they win the A-10 tournament 55-53. In Nashville, the always animated Bruce Pearl leads his team into the SEC tournament title as Auburn tangles with Tennessee. Second half, Bryce Brown kicks to Malik Dunbar. He buries it from downtown. Auburn extends their lead to 13. It's a 20-point gap here. Chuma Ukiki misses, but Austin Wiley snatches the offensive board, bucket and the foul. The only field goal of the day for the junior, but Bruce Pearl and the Auburn Tigers punch their ticket to the dance. They win the SEC tournament 84-64. That leads us to the NCAA tournament bracket, which was released earlier tonight on this Selection Sunday. Ohio State gets an 11 seed in the Midwest region. They will match up with Iowa State in the round of 64 on Friday at 9:50 in Tulsa. With the victory, the Buckeyes would play the winner of the 3-14 matchup between Houston and Georgia State. North Carolina, the 1 seed in the Midwest. Kentucky is the 2 seed. With a pair of victories, the Buckeyes could potentially match up with the Wildcats in the Sweet 16. In the West region, Xavier Simpson and the Michigan Wolverines are in a 2 seed and will tip off with Montana in the first round on Thursday at 9:20 in Des Moines. With the win, the Wolverines will play the winner of the 7-10 matchup between Nevada and Florida. The path for Michigan to the Final Four may have to go through Gonzaga, the 1 seed in the West region. LCC grads Dantez Walton and the Northern Kentucky Norse also in the West region. They nab the 14 seed. The Horizon League champs will tangle with Texas Tech in the round of 64 on Friday at 12:30 in Tulsa. In the East region, Kyle Arns and Michigan State also get a 2 seed. They will match up with the Missouri Valley Conference champs Bradley on Thursday at 2:45 in Des Moines. A Spartans victory would pit them against the winner of Louisville, Minnesota. Lots of controversy surrounding the Spartans' positioning in the East region as #1 overall seed Duke claims the top spot in the East. Many feel as though Michigan State deserved to avoid Duke after winning the Big Ten tournament, but here they are, and their road to the Final Four will likely have to go through the Blue Devils. Division II hoops, second round of the D2 NCAA tournament. Finley's season comes to an end tonight as they fall to Bellarmine 74-59. Senior Alex White leads the way for the Oilers in his final game as he pots 26 on the evening. Senior Trey Smith chipped in 13 of his own, while LB grad Anthony Masterlasco is held to just 4 points on 1 from 6 from the field. We need to take a break here on Your News Now Sports, but when we return, we head to the girls' high school hardwood to relive the Minster Wildcats' back-to-back state championship victories. Don't go anywhere. It's been another remarkable season for the Minster Wildcats girls basketball team. The Orange and Black capped off their campaign with a Division IV state championship victory yesterday to go back-to-back for their fourth state title in program history. A season full of fantastic plays for Minster that deserves to be recognized in our Play of the Week. To finish off their remarkable year with another state crown, Minster needed to get by Audubon for the second straight year in yesterday's championship game at the Shot. For the second year in a row, they did just that as the Wildcats took down the Lady Green 53-37. Senior Courtney Pranger was fantastic for Minster, scoring 16 points, while sophomore Janae Hoying put home a game-high 19 of her own. The win capped off a 26-1 regular season for the Wildcats, led by 7 seniors that have once again established this program as a Division IV powerhouse. After yesterday's contest, head coach Mike Wiss reflected on the hard work and dedication that his team has showed throughout these past 2 years, and simply their true love for the game that has pushed them to back-to-back state championships.
It's the small towns, it's the sports that you play, and everybody's got to share your kids. And it's the work that they put in, lifting twice a week. It's a pat on every one of their backs. And that's why they have to love it or they wouldn't do it. And that's why I love them too.
We finish on the links tonight, the 46th Players Championship from TPC Sawgrass today. We start on the 18th, Jim Furyk with a 3-foot birdie putt to take the lead into the clubhouse, and he makes no mistake. A final round 67, he becomes your clubhouse leader at -15. But here comes Rory McIlroy, a birdie putt at 15 to tie Furyk, and he's got it. Rory moves to 15 under, and then we move to 16. Rory has this eagle putt to tie Furyk, but he just misses to the left. He would tap in for birdie, though, Katie, and go on to win the Players' Championship at -16.
All right, thanks so much, Matt. We'll wrap things up after the break.